Hey guys, Joanna here. So I know it's been a couple of days since I last did my video blog, and basically it's because I've been trying to figure out what do I do next. So I have 10 more days to go with radiation, and the radiation therapy is really starting to take its toll. So I am carrying a pillow with me everywhere I go and sitting on a pillow and you know, uh, taking lots of sitz baths and those types of things. And so now it's starting to affect my diet. And like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures or not that my friend Amanda took of me at the gym, but I have been able to stay really strong and really healthy through all of this. In fact, there's parts of my body that are functioning that they're like, well, it's possible, it's not typical, but and it's a sign that I'm extraordinarily healthy. And I'm extraordinarily healthy because I eat really healthy foods. I made a decision many, many years ago that I want my body to perform the best that it can perform. Because, like, if I go back to that circle and the triangle thing, whatever's inside of this circle, this creates my state. And physiology, which is how my body works and how my body moves, and like how it processes all these different things, are the key, part of the key to making sure that I'm full of energy, full of strength, and have the power that I want in order to be able to move forward. And more than that, it gives me the ability to overcome stinking thinking and the sneaky down, the sneaky hate spirals and all of those things that come along with not feeling good. Like the worse you feel, sometimes the harder it is to move through things. And so the gift for me of living such a healthy lifestyle is that I'm healthy. Right now, I am strong and I'm fit and I'm healthy and I've lost like 1 pound and 4 weeks of chemo and radiation. Tomorrow is my last IV chemo. Now I'll still be taking pills, but I only have 10 more days to go. So I only have 2 more weeks of radiation and chemotherapy to go. And so now I've got some big choices to make. And so I started to make those choices. So let me roll back a minute. Like, the things that I'm saying that I do is I eat a whole foods diet, which basically means that 2/3 of what I eat is vegan. And I'm not anti-meat. I was raised in the country. Like, I know that hunting is an honorable thing when it's done in honorable ways. And that there are honorable ways to breed animals on farms, and to do it in healthy, sustainable, life-affirming, and not just factory foods. So I don't participate in factory foods. So what I'm saying is that I don't eat anything that has steroids. I don't eat anything that has hormones, and I eat grass-fed foods. Like, I am very conscious about the meat that I eat. And part of it is because my body can't tolerate the steroids and the hormones. I mean, I'm really kind of little. I'm like 5'2" and weigh 118 pounds. That's tiny. And, like, I don't need extra steroids because steroids just jack up my thinking. And the hormones, not good for me at all. So I'm very conscious about that. And I also want to show respect and wisdom and trust in the animals that I'm eating. So, and I do the same thing with my food, my plant-based food. So 2/3, like that other part of the whole foods diet that I participate in is plant-based foods. And I eat organic foods. I make sure I wash my foods. I stopped being able to eat raw fruits and vegetables a while ago, which was so, like, I love a good salad. And like 5 years ago, I never would have said I love a good salad because I still loved pizzas. I don't eat gluten because it just jacks my system up. And, you know, like I have nice skin as a result of it. And I've noticed that over the 10 years that I've started to adopt this form of eating, I have gotten so much better. Like physically, my body does what I want it to do. I have energy, I have strength, I'm growing muscle. Even in the middle of all this, I'm growing muscle, which is amazing. You know, like I'm lifting more today than what I was 4 weeks ago, which is, I didn't even think was possible. Travis is excited because I'm excited. So that leads me to this. Like I eat 3,500 calories a day and it's not sustainable anymore because it's just too much food in my system for my intestines to be able to handle. So now we have to start looking at how do I get my nutrients in other ways. And it's going to have to come from fresh fruit juices or fresh vegetable juices. You know, I take supplements every day, and you know, it's going to have to come from things like this is chicken broth, which is nice and heated up, and I'm going to have to start changing the way that I eat. So no more big meals, but I'm going to plug my buddies over at Muscleicious Foods because these guys have protein, and protein is like is one of the things that I need right now. And I do know that you can, you know, have too much protein. However, when you're fighting a fight like this, you need protein, and if you want to get big muscles, you need protein. And Muscleicious Foods has got awesome protein, you know, and there are companies that juice fresh vegetables, and you know, look for cold pressed vegetable juices. And then of course, you know, like organic chicken broth, like there's a lot of nutrients in there. And then, you know, like gluten-free organic breads, which I had started to move away from, but now I need to go back to because that is what is going to help my system a little bit. So as I'm figuring all this out, I just want to say, like, look, I know what they say about, you know, like the whole cancer diet and you have to lose weight and all of that. Like, I may start to drop some weight because I'm not eating as much solid foods, but I may not drop the weight either because I'm eating nutrients. This stuff is really good. And, you know, I'm eating protein and I'm still taking in the stuff that my body needs. And one of the things that they tell cancer patients is that, you know, like they have this whole list of stuff that I would never eat in a million fucking years. Because I know what that does to my body, and I'm not putting that shit in my system. And the reason I'm not doing it is because I'm already demanding an incredible amount from my body. And if I want my body to keep working with me, then I need to keep treating it with respect. And, you know, like giving it the nutrients that it needs. And, oh, check this out. Giving it things like fatty acids, you know, like here's omegas, like this is the stuff your body needs. This is actually the building blocks of your body. And there is this great lady, if you really want to get into this, there's this woman called Kris Carr. And I've been following her for a while because when I had gotten the lithium poisoning, she made sense. You know, she wasn't like sitting there going, oh, bashing McDonald's and bashing Domino's. And, you know, like I didn't need to hear someone bash something. I needed to hear people promoting health. Timer. And, you know, that's what she does. She promotes health. And she's got some really great ideas about how to get what your body needs, even when you think you can't. So her name is Kris Carr. She has, I think it's called a website called Crazy Sexy Cancer or something along those lines. I'll put the link down in the bottom of the YouTube. And, you know, no matter what you're going through, no matter how much more you've got to go, like in my case, like I got 2 more weeks to go. That's a long time. And I need to do everything that I can do to keep my system healthy, because I'm solid as a rock right now, and I need to keep my system as healthy as possible while still honoring it. And I fully believe that it can be done without going to things like Ensure, and that's some horrifying chemical stuff. So like no matter what it is that you're going through, the better you treat your body temple, the better your mind is going to work. And the better your mind works, the easier it is to move through whatever you're moving through. So I hope that there was something helpful in there, and it was not just me saying, hey, look, my eating is now like randomly having to change. But it also says, hey, look, it took me 10 years to get to this place where I eat healthy, that I have a plan, that I do things that honor my system, my body system, my body-mind system, and now I have to change that in a radical way, and I'm still figuring out ways in which to do that without destroying all the hard work that I've done and creating cravings in my system that I don't even need to have. So I hope that was helpful. It was definitely helpful to me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.